Hey guys, tomorrow we're going to be fetching my Tesla Model Y, the Juniper Launch Edition. The Launch Edition is basically a fully spec'd model of the available Model Y. In most regions, you can order yourself a non-launch edition, so the rear-wheel drive standard range model is also available now, so it is a lot more affordable. And but I really wanted the Launch Edition, as well as the fact that I would have added almost everything anyways, so it came up to similar price if I had just configured one as well. And with the Launch Edition, you get a little bit of extra goodies that you don't get with the other models, which is pretty cool. Before we head through tomorrow, today I wanted to make the intro, so I want to talk to you guys about why I bought the Model Y. And you know, I'm selling my Model 3, which I'm driving right now to the gym, but basically, you know, it has been quite a short period. I've had this car for less than 2 years, around about a year and not even a half. I got it in November 2023 and it's currently March 2025. So why am I selling this car and getting the Model Y? And why am I going from basically the cheapest Model 3, barring, you know, the rim upgrades and enhanced autopilot, to practically the most expensive Model Y? Well, the reason is I always wanted to get a Model Y. I got the Model 3 because it was the new model that came out when I initially wanted to order the Model Y. And that's also why I went for the cheaper option, because if I had to, you know, buy another car, i.e. the Model Y, it wouldn't have been too expensive. Wouldn't have had lost that much by buying the lowest model, and then the depreciation wouldn't have been as bad. But, you know, given my experience, pro tip to you guys, if you guys are thinking about buying Tesla and want to get the best resale value for yourself, don't add any options. You know, the rims don't really factor that much in. I don't know if there's a difference between the white seats and the black seats. Maybe the white seats will make your car more desirable because it's more rare, but enhanced autopilot here in Europe, unless you really want it, you know, auto park, summon, or faux summon, and like being able to move your car back and forth with summon, I would not advise you to get it, because the rest of the features aren't great and it is quite expensive, 3,800 euros, and people don't really value that if you are gonna be reselling it. I use auto park a lot. It was a disappointment because when I first bought the car, it wasn't actually available. It only came out a couple of months ago, so I didn't even get to use it a lot. I did option the Model Y again with enhanced autopilot, which is a little bit unfair, because in the US, if you bought the Launch Edition, it came with FSD, which means that everything else came with. So if you are thinking about buying a Tesla and you want to retain the best value for money, I would suggest that you don't add any upgrades, especially the software upgrades. If you're going to get FSD in the US, you could get a subscription, you know, whenever you need it. So at least it doesn't get tied to the car. Right now, I've paid for enhanced autopilot twice, basically, because I paid in this car and I paid in the new car. But, you know, water under the bridge, what can I do? I'm really excited for the Model Y though. I've been watching quite a few delivery videos so far, and I haven't actually seen the Quicksilver in the flesh, but I've seen more and more videos of the Quicksilver under the sunlight, and it looks absolutely amazing. So stay tuned. We'll go to the Tesla Center here in Porto, Portugal, and fetch my car tomorrow, and I'll show you some of the checks that I do, and hopefully there's no problems, so that I can take the car immediately. And we'll be embarking on many road trips this year, including one to Imola in Italy from Porto. So that's going to be a massive drive from here to Imola to watch the Formula 1, and then we can drive via Paris and then back home over 2.5 weeks or so. So if you like this type of content, make sure that you like and subscribe. Turn on the bell icon if you don't want to be missing out on any future content. But without further ado, we'll see you guys tomorrow when I'm on my way to the Tesla Center. Unfortunately, I won't drive there because there's no parking there, so I'll probably take an Uber, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, it's actually 2 days later because the car wasn't ready the following day from the last time I was filming. There was some issue that they needed to resolve, and it was delayed by a few hours, and then they called me to tell me that it was delayed until today, and luckily there's no more delays. We are on the way to the Tesla Center. I have my insurance documentation here, which you need to have, as well as your driver's license to collect the car. And yeah, when we arrive, I'll show you guys around, and I'll be doing a few checks around the car. Hopefully there's no issues, and then I'll be able to take it, and we'll take it for a drive. So apparently there was some scuff here that just needed to be polished out, but it's gone now, so I don't see anything wrong with it. Yeah, the paint looks really nice. This Quicksilver actually suits this car quite a lot. Yeah, it actually looks a bit darker. Where? Where? I don't see it. Oh, interesting.
Can you see that?
Yeah, but I mean, that's really minor. Like, that's fine.
You can see it on the camera.
You can't really see it, but that's fine. That's not too bad. There's a bit of a... It's just dirty. There's a bit of... Oh, this is just sticky residue. I thought it was a scratch. It's like a residue. I think they had like some sticky tape over it. Okay. Do you want to take filming quickly? Okay, first time looking inside. Cool, oh shit. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, I love the suede. Oh man, this feels so much better than the Model 3. Okay. Finally, it's a new spaceship. Oh, hello, my boy. Hello, come back to mommy. Come back to mommy. It's so nice and big in the back. I checked outside. Everything looks good. Obviously, very familiar cabin because it's very similar to the Model 3. And now I'm going to set up the phone key. And I actually recently named my Model 3 case from Interstellar. And this one's going to be called Tars, because Tars is one of my favorite characters in Interstellar. So I'm going to rename him to Tars. But first, I need to set up the phone key. So what you do is you press set up and you just wait. Make sure Bluetooth is on in the car over here. And yeah, that's it. You know, it's already set up. So you want to pair it. And it's all done. So Alan's command center has been set up as a phone key for your vehicle. And then now I can also set up Bluetooth as well. So I'm going to go into Bluetooth over here. I go into the Bluetooth settings on my phone and I add a new phone. Oh, it's actually in Portuguese. I just need to change that. And there you go. So reduce volume during calls. No, I don't think I need to do that. I just need to change the settings. So over here under controls, wait, where is it? It is so much higher than the Model 3. You know, like I'm looking down at the Model 3 over there. And here it says front. I need to change it to UK English because I'm used to the UK English version. Bonnet and boot instead of front and trunk. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, let me know if you guys prefer front and trunk or bonnet and boot. See, open the bonnet and boot. This metallic is a little bit way too shiny. And then we obviously have the trial for the premium connectivity. So we have the maps like this. But I will obviously get that for 12 months as well. And here's my, everything's already logged in. I logged in here, set up my phone key, and my Spotify is logged in. So that's really cool, guys. I don't know many other cars where you get into a new car and everything is already there for you. But yeah, the odometer is literally 9 miles. Oh wait, why is it showing this in miles? Let's change this as well. I cannot read miles under display. And over here, I can change this, maybe because it's British. Oh, there, kilometers and Celsius and bars. 14 kilometers on the odometer. Right now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to create a trip setting called, I'm going to rename Do Not Reset. Do Not Reset. And then this one will be since the beginning of time. And then we can see the average consumption like years into the future when I drive this car. We're going to go for a drive now and then we will see what it's like. Because I haven't actually driven this one, and then we'll also go home and show you guys around the car. Adjust the steering wheel because it's a bit high right now. So as usual, you bring this down like this. I like it in a bit, so it's quite far in already. I actually think the car needs to go for detailing. It's not very clean. It's clean, but it's not like as clean as I wanted.
It's a little dirty actually.
Yeah, I think it was raining. I think their fleet was like under a lot of rain because in Porto last week was intense rains. So I think, you know, they tried their best to keep it clean, but, you know, they're doing all these deliveries. It's been really busy for them. According to Jose, that I spoke to just now, I'm just adjusting these mirrors now quickly. So it's all in the right place. Right mirror. Adjust tilted. Oh, you can adjust the tilted position. I don't know if that's a feature in the Model 3 because that was one of the complaints because when it's tilted, I couldn't, sometimes it was too low down and I couldn't see what's going on. So you can actually adjust that now. That's pretty cool. So that's for when you reverse. But to be honest, I have autopilot enhanced, which means I will probably be using auto park a lot. And then the other thing I need to do is auto shift. Which one is that? So there's under, and you can see there's a launch edition over here as well. That's pretty cool. Over here.
What does it say?
It says launch edition, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay, boy, we gotta go now. See, I can really park, auto park. I feel like if you don't have this on your Tesla, it just doesn't feel like a Tesla. You know, I do think it's a bit bullshit that they did not include full self-drive with the launch edition here in Europe, because you get that as an option for free in. Oh my god, I was actually using the buttons on the steering wheel to indicate. I forgot that there's a stalk here now. Okay, cool. Wow, it's so much more comfortable. Damn. It is actually, it's very nice in here. I think compared to the Model 3, the suspension does feel a bit stiffer.
It does.
But at the same time, because we're high up, it feels a lot more comfortable. Would you say it feels a lot more comfortable?
Yeah, it's more comfortable.
And our legs don't have to be squished like in the Model 3. Let's see if I can autopilot. Unavailable. Maybe it has to calibrate. Oh, there you go. Oh. Whoa. Sorry. So clearly phantom braking is still a thing.
I mean, it's not
I keep pressing the button on the steering to indicate instead of just using the stalk over here. It's going to take some time to get used to. The main reason is because in other cars I know exactly to use the stalk, but because this has exactly the same steering wheel as the Model 3, barring these buttons, it just feels like I need to press these buttons to indicate. But you guys won't be able to smell through the video, but it smells very nice. It smells like it has that new car smell. I think my Model 3 had the smell for a short period before it went away. I actually think it probably went away because the people detailing the car was using products on the seats and stuff. So what's nice is now I can see in front of me and see how close I am to the curb. This is the front camera. See? I don't know why the auto shift isn't working. I don't know if it's something that needs to be, like, you need to wait for it to be enabled. But yeah, having this front camera is really useful because you can see that I can get quite close up to the car and I don't have to only rely on Tesla vision, I can rely on actual human vision, my own vision. Yeah, this suede, this is a special edition trim for the launch edition, this suede. It feels very nice. It feels much more expensive than the Model 3 one, yeah. Yeah, otherwise I'm very happy. I actually knew that I had the pink because I had the pink in case, my Model 3. So it put the pink ambient lighting on already. Wow. This is a bit bigger as well. This one is 4-wheel drive compared to my Model 3, so it's definitely going to have much better handling, and I've got the acceleration boost, so it's going to make it accelerate much faster. But as you can see, it's full of traffic, so it's not like we can accelerate anywhere at this point in time. Oh, the back looks huge.
It is huge.
Wow, it's so much nicer.
That's your
Oh, X3.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. The one big thing that I kind of feel cheated out of in my Model 3 is that it had the bass level speakers, whereas this is the long range version, so it comes with the upgraded speaker set. So I'm going to test out the audio now. I'm going to have to block out the music. But remember, if you like this type of content, I'm going to do a lot of comparison videos between this car and my Model 3 before I sell my Model 3. So I will do a sound test on something that's not copyright and do a side-by-side comparison for you guys to see. If you like that type of content, make sure you subscribe. And we also do a lot of road trips around Europe. This is going to be our main road trip car now. Obviously, I'm trying to sell my Tesla Model 3. So in May, we're going to be driving up to Imola to watch the Formula 1 from Portugal. And that's going to be almost 2-week trip, driving via Monaco and Paris on the way back. So stay tuned, make sure you like and subscribe so you can watch that type of content. So I'm going to try the audio now. I will block out this section and let's see how it is. The immediate thing that struck me was that the mid and the highs were much more crisper. The bass was kind of similar, obviously stronger because it has a subwoofer, because in my standard range Model 3 they had no subwoofers. So this isn't really a fair comparison, but it is a comparison between the standard and the premium audio available in the long range and performance models. Okay guys, we have finally parked and I'm going to show you guys around the car outside. It is getting a bit dark. I missed the sunset, and you can see there's the launch edition pedal light. And yeah, take a look guys. So from the side it's obviously the same as the old one, and the light bar in front is actually growing on me. At first I thought it was quite, generic, but actually looks pretty cool for this car. They tinted my rear windows as well. Sorry, some guy wanted to see the car, so I showed him. But basically on the outside you can see that this is definitely the style of the show, the back, and as you can see, you've got the launch edition badging. They have this plastic part that comes out, and as you've seen in probably a lot of the videos as well, they've made these separate pieces, so in case you collide with the rear, this is cheaper to replace, because the old one was one piece and had nothing sticking out here. My Model 3 has this as well, and this one's definitely further out, and I've actually hit a tree before and it doesn't actually get affected. It doesn't touch any of the bodywork, and this is very strong. But not only that, I think it's probably much cheaper to replace and fix as well. The silver actually looks kind of dark depending on the lighting obviously, but you can see that right now, after sunset, it actually looks a little bit grey, but I quite like it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And I think the rims actually look quite nice with this Quicksilver. The wheels are Pilot Sport EVs from Michelin, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I will do some comparisons of this car with my Model 3, and then I'll show you some of the differences and improvements. Overall, I do think it's a better drive than the Model 3, mainly because it's high up. The suspension seems a little bit stiffer, but overall, I'm really happy. I'm not going to go through every single change that there is, but I'm very happy with this car. I always wanted a Model Y, and I think it was great that I waited and got this one instead of the old model. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe. And I'm also going to launch another video. I was meant to launch it before this, but I haven't gotten around editing it. It is the video of us going to Noma in Copenhagen. So if you like that video, make sure you watch out for that one as well.